You have been respawned.
What's going on, everybody? We want to welcome you to episode 5 of the Jacob and Ashley Show.
The Ashley and Jacob Show.
And we're here every Tuesday bringing you the latest in nerd news and giving you our thoughts on things that we think maybe matter.
Yeah.
Today, we're going to talk about a few things, including WandaVision. Oh, my goodness. But before we get to that, Ash, what you been doing?
What I've been doing?
What you been doing, girl?
I have been trying to finish Spiritfarer.
Ooh, throw me a curveball. Okay.
I just wanted to end.
All right.
So much pain and suffering.
Okay, first of all, I don't think that the game is bad if you're actually playing it. Fair, right?
Yeah, I love the game.
Okay, you sure?
But in real life, I just have a hard time. Okay, not in real life, but well, yes, in real life, but I have a hard time.
Pick one.
I have a hard time dealing with the situations that you come across in Spiritfarer in real life.
What kind of situations is that?
Death.
Okay.
People dying in your life.
Now, hold on now. People don't die in the game, right? Because they're already dead.
They pass on like permanently, like you're there, like you can sit there and you talk to them as who they are or who they were, and they talk to you and you get to know them and you get attached to the character, and then you have to let them go.
Okay.
And that's hard.
That's hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see that. I can definitely
It's
see
like
that.
watching One Piece and then watching Ace die. I'm pretty sure that both of us sat there and bawled our eyes out. I don't bawl my eyes out that bad with Spiritfarer. I don't know. I actually don't bawl my eyes out at all. It just gives me an unsettling feeling when I have to like let them go on to beyond. Thanks, Shaker.
I got you, baby, on them pipes. Yeah. I've been watching you play. I had looked it up for you. So per Nintendo, you have 45 hours in the game, but you were telling me that you were also having some technical issues with the game, right?
Yeah, there's a couple of like errors that I had that would just stop the game in its tracks, and I'd have to start it over. Like sometimes I had lost my progression, and other times it had just started back up from where I started, even though I hadn't saved for a minute.
Okay.
It was weird. But besides that, it's pretty entertaining. I'm almost done. I literally have 2 more people to let go of. And then it's over until the DLC comes out.
I feel like they're going to drop a surprise 3rd character on you. Like at the end, you're going to get rid of those 2. It's like, here's the last character.
No, I don't think so.
Like she's going to turn into an animal and then like pass herself on or something.
I don't know what's going to happen. I don't even know if she's going to pass on. I don't even know. I don't know what's going. I don't know.
It's an interesting game. I'll say that, having watched you just play it for a little bit. I'm like, like, I don't know. If you hadn't played it, maybe I would have played it more. When I say more, I mean at all. But
I'm like, you wasn't even trying to buy it.
That's what
are
I
you
mean.
talking about?
But it does look interesting. Like I would have definitely got it on a sale.
Yeah, it's a good game. I am really looking forward to seeing what Thunder Lotus Games has in the future.
Okay. So that was Spiritfarer from Ash. What I have been doing this week is...
I want to ask you.
Okay.
What you been doing, Jacob?
So I wasn't expecting that. So I got Ashley and myself back into Stardew Valley this week. I know last week we talked about the many updates that they did to the game. We were completely restarted from scratch. So we're probably not going to see those updates for a couple months.
Yeah, it's going to be a minute.
But so far we're having a lot of fun.
Yeah, I still love the game. Like, it's actually a lot more fun playing it with you, like together at the same time. Like, it doesn't bother me us replaying from the start.
Yeah, I agree. Also, I think it's been 3-4 years since the last time we've played.
Oh yeah, it's been a long time.
So I think that also helps, so that it's not like that's also the reason why, because we both have save files that we could have converted to co-op.
Really?
Yeah, but the
I
problem
didn't know this.
But we don't know what's going, like, we don't know, like.
I do. You don't remember anything.
But I don't.
I played the whole thing.
But it will be different, like, if I remembered everything and when I got in, like, oh yeah, no, I went to the desert, I did all this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like starting from the ground up with you, I don't know, I'm a romantical type of person, to quote Flavor Flav. So I really enjoy like just building and doing stuff with you. What? I can't quote Flavor Flav on the show?
It's romantical.
I'm trying to get all romantical and so, but yeah, so I really enjoy like just doing that kind of thing with you. Now we only play maybe half an hour, 45 minutes a day, if that. Sometimes
longer. We've just been so busy. We don't have enough time to play that much more.
Very true.
It sucks.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're just still in there. I don't even think we've left spring yet.
No.
Because each season is, I think, 28 days or 30 days or something like that. So we're at the tail end of spring. So I think we're finishing up doing like cauliflower and green beans, and I don't remember the other spring veggies and fruits.
Yeah, we trying to get rich on the farm.
Yeah, gonna get rich on the farm. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. We're gonna do a new segment this week, and it is What Are We Co-oping? Working title. Basically, Ashley and I are going to talk about the thing that we are playing together and having fun. Now, you may have noticed that Stardew Valley is a co-oping title, as a co-oping game, co-op game, but it's not what we're going to talk about in this segment, because we want the co-op segment to just be something that we're doing together that we really enjoy.
Yeah, and then it doesn't just have to be video games. Sometimes it's the show we're watching, whether it's anime or a movie or a series.
Yep. But the thing that we have been co-oping this week, WandaVision.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, we're going to put a stinger. We're going to put a screen up because we are going to get to heavy spoilers. And I'm talking, we're literally going to go through episode 7.
Beware.
So if you're going to get out and skip ahead, do so in 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, you got enough time. It was Agatha all along. It was like when I saw it, I was like, I knew it, but then I was like, who else is it?
Who else is it?
Yeah, you did. Yes, I don't think Agatha's doing that alone.
I don't know.
And the thing is, too, I want to know how Agatha got her powers in this science-based MCU.
Yeah, because she just seems like a straight, like, green-faced, black hat witch.
Yeah. So that's the interesting thing that I want to see. So I want to know if she's like a subset of the Doctor Strange. Because, you know, Doctor Strange in the comics, he's like just a full-blown wizard. But in the MCU movie, they were like, this is just coding the universe. I was like, really? Like they refuse to have any mystics and magic. I actually heard that it may be because of China. So like China has very strict laws to release a movie over there. So the reason why they may not have any magic and stuff like that.
Interesting.
Is because like, so that's why people were talking about what's his name, Mephisto. Like you can't have like the devil in there, and
why?
They have like really strict stuff about what you can.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see if she's actually a witch or if she's like a Doctor Strange style witch, and it'll be interesting to see how that actually plays out, or if she got her power scientifically.
Yeah, I'm just really glad that we finally can confirm it was her, because it was really painful just watching her the whole time. I'm like, she got to be the witch. Over and over again, like, there is no way she's not the witch.
Right.
These things that are happening don't make sense. She has to be the witch. So I'm glad that They finally did that. And I think it's so funny that they did that little song that talking about it. It was Agatha all along.
It was Agatha all along.
It went so well. I loved it.
Yeah. I like seeing like everything that she was actually involved in. Like we still didn't get answers. We've watched so far. So what's happened since episode 4? We've had, oh goodness,
Wanda's brother.
That was episode 5. That was the end of episode 5, right?
Yeah, it was 5 and 6.
Okay, yeah, you're right. So we had Wanda's brother showed up at the end of episode 5. Episode 5 was just kind of there. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's where the drama was building up, wasn't it? With Vision.
Yes. That's right. Because at the end of the episode, Vision was talking about the fact that he lost his memory. He didn't know what was going on. And for the first time, he said that he was scared.
Yeah, he was concerned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was scared because they were getting ready to do that fight. After they did that fight, then Pietro showed up, but it was Pietro from Fox.
Yeah.
The X-Men Fox movies. And everybody and their mother flipping out over it because does this mean that there are alternate universes? Like, is it just a quick... Because we really haven't resolved that yet at all. We haven't resolved that thread. The last thing we saw of him was the next episode, the Halloween themed episode, where she blasts him away because he was like, what? It's not like you can kill Vision twice. He literally died twice.
Mm-hmm. It was pretty horrible.
I mean, there were signs. For me, the biggest sign that Agnes was actually Agatha Harkness when Vision goes up to her to the car and she's the only person moving and she was basically talking really weird.
Yeah, it was freaking obvious. I'm like, he has talked to everybody in this entire town and ain't nobody responded to him. But Agatha has something to say from nowhere. Like, he's not even talking to her.
Yeah. So it was good reveals. I feel like every time they answer a question, I feel like they answer a question with a question.
It's irritating. But I do really love those cliffhangers because they keep you coming back.
They do.
But I really hate them at the same time.
So the biggest thing for me, though, that happened in episode 7 was Monica Rambeau, a.k.a. Photon.
Yeah.
You know, I found out that she was the original Captain Marvel, the original female Captain Marvel back in the day.
Who?
Monica Rambeau.
She was the original Captain Marvel?
She was in the comics, she was the first female and black.
She was
Captain
black?
Marvel. She is black.
No, I'm saying she was black as Captain Marvel?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know. That's cool.
Yeah. So when they killed Marvel off, who was a green alien dude, I think, she ended up being, I didn't read the whole story, but she's Captain Marvel. But now I think she's Photon. Her current alias, I was just looking it up on like the Marvel wiki. She is Spectrum, but apparently she is like legit powerful. Like
she's like Cable.
No, Cable is.
No, I meant like Spectrum Cable, like the business.
God, I hope not. Don't get them pinged and Wi-Fi drops and packet data losses. But no, she's one of the most strong characters in the MCU at one point. Not in the MCU, sorry, in the Marvel universe. Apparently, at one time, she even led the Avengers.
That's cool.
Right?
Is she second place to Wanda?
What do you mean?
In strength.
She can go toe to toe. It was, if you notice, it was actually hinted at. Did you notice when Wanda was Did you notice when Wanda was blasting her out that she actually stopped herself in midair? Yeah,
I saw. I was like, oh, that's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah.
If they fight.
If they do, it's gonna be a good fight. So, but I can't believe she forced herself in there though.
She's crazy.
Like all 12 of herself.
I thought she was insane for that. Like they were like, your DNA is being rewritten. Oh, well, yeah, might as well keep going.
I can make it through.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, it's interesting. It's very interesting to see the evolution of the show and them just piecemealing us out stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If Falcon and the Winter Soldier is this kind of good episode by episode, we're gonna be in for a good year with the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to our nerd news of the week. Now, this one is a slightly serious topic. Mortal Kombat dropped a new trailer.
Yeah, they did. It is pretty intense.
It was intense?
Yeah, I'm like, I've never been the biggest fan of Mortal Kombat because it's pretty violent.
Yeah.
And violence doesn't really bother me, but for some reason, Mortal Kombat has really made me cringe.
I have a thin line when it comes to violence and gore. Mortal Kombat straddles that line for me.
I mean, they're on the fence.
That's what I'm saying. I've literally
about to fall off.
I've literally played Mortal Kombat games, but there's certain games that I'm just like, I just got to nope out.
Yeah.
There's just so much, you know?
Yeah, I can't play their games at all. If I watch this movie, it'll be because of you and only you.
Yeah. It'll probably be because of one of my friends that I watched the movie. I think this is one of the ones coming to HBO Max, right?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Mortal Kombat's coming to HBO Max.
I thought it was saying it was coming to theaters. I've actually been seeing that lately, that there are movies just going straight to theaters. They're not even streaming anymore.
Yeah, it's coming to HBO Max.
Oh, okay. When?
Don't know.
Okay. All right.
So it's going to be released in theaters and on the HBO Max streaming service.
Okay.
The trailer did go there though. Or like just 5-10 seconds into the movie, Jax gets his arms full broke off by Sub-Zero.
Frozen and exploded.
Man, it was like they were like, hey, either you're in or you're not. Now, as we've said, we're not the biggest Mortal Kombat fans, but we needed to watch the trailer because there's something a little controversial in the trailer.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, yeah. Yeah.
They made
Mileena
black.
Yes. After Jacob explained to me that Mileena was, who was it? What's her name?
Yeah, let's talk about that. So, in the stories, and if anybody's seen the original Mortal Kombat or played the original Mortal Kombat, you know, you got your Liu Kang, you got your Scorpion, your Sub-Zero, your Sonya Blade, your Johnny Cage, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's Katana. Katana comes from a world that basically was ravaged by Shao Kahn.
Okay.
And Katana her world is a realm or whatever it is, which is like a separate universe from ours. She is Asian.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So what they did is they made an evil clone of Katana, and it was mixed with Tarkatan. That's if you know Baraka with the swords for arms.
No.
You don't know Baraka?
No.
You don't know Baraka?
It's been years since I've seen the Mortal Kombat movies.
Baraka. You remember this guy? Baraka. You don't remember with all the teeth?
No.
Yeah.
He looks disgusting.
Yeah, he's a Tarkatan race.
And
they mixed Katana with a Tarkatan.
Oh,
and they created Mileena.
Ooh.
Now, remember that Mileena is an evil clone of Katana.
Yes.
Made from a race of teeth gnashing people and an Asian person.
So it seems like she should look more like Katana.
That's right. And then everything else she does, from the face up, from the nose up, she looks like Katana.
Yeah.
So now all of a sudden she's black, and I got a problem with it.
I think it's unreasonable.
It is very unreasonable. Here's the thing. We enjoy representation, and seeing yourself in characters in movies is important for all races and creeds.
Look, I enjoy fresh representation.
That's what I'm getting to.
Mm-hmm.
My problem with Mileena being black. Now, if it's not Mileena and they made a new character, I will literally take all of this back. But again, we're going to assume she's Mileena. I don't know. Did they confirm she's Mileena?
Yes, I looked it up. She is cast as Mileena.
She is cast as Mileena?
Yes.
So I can go off? Okay. So here's the thing. I don't like when they just shove stuff in there and just make us accept it, and it's supposed to be like rooted and grounded. Because we're not talking like a Broadway musical. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where they're just like, color doesn't matter. We're going to have an Asian person and a black person. They're going to have a white baby. And you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, what's that? Cinderella with Brandy and Whoopi Goldberg.
Uh-huh.
Like, they just didn't care. And that's cool. Like, if you're going to do that, okay, that's cool. But when we're talking about like specific lore and you just going to jam a character in there and be like, this is her evil twin. I'm like, fam, she is black. She is blackety black. Okay.
It just makes no sense.
It makes no sense. And for me, and also the Mortal Kombat universe is filled with, I don't know if it's just Jax. Is it just Jax?
I don't know what you're
I gotta
talking
look
about.
that up now.
Who's just Jax?
Mortal Kombat black characters. I'm pretty sure Jax is just that I never noticed it till now. Mortal Kombat black characters. Oh, frick. Google is trash.
What?
Oh, I forgot there is Jax's daughter. Okay, I was like, Google is trash. I searched it up. It said Aaron Black, Jax, Noob Saibot, and Spawn. I was like, yo.
I don't know what's happening.
These are not black people.
Oh.
One has his last name is Black. Noob Saibot is literally a shadow. And Spawn. Spawn ain't black.
He's a shadow. He is black. He's a shadow. Shadows are black.
Get out of here.
They meant like literal color, like black. Yeah.
So I think it is just Jax and his daughter. There was some time manipulator or something. Anyway. So yeah. So I don't like when they force representation in. I would rather them create a unique character, give them an awesome backstory, like a really awesome backstory, and just really do the character justice. Not just, oh, we're just going to flip this character for representation's sake.
Yeah, I think it's just so unreasonable. I don't really get it. I know a lot of people have something to say about it because every single time this happens, everyone has something to say about it.
There is a big difference to me where like a Miles Morales, you know what I mean?
That's not the same thing.
That's what my point. There's a big difference between Miles Morales and Mileena.
Yeah.
Like we have a character taking over the mantle, but they have their own villains. They have their own backstory. They have their own history. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, what's his face taking over for Captain America?
Exactly. He's his character. And in the comics, he did be Captain Falcon. I mean, Captain Falcon. He was Captain America at some point. So exactly. Those kind of things make sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. But just like, yeah, you're going to be this Asian lady's twin. I know you're black. It doesn't make much sense, but we'll work it somehow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, no, you're not. We're not that dumb. I get that we pay for your movies, but no.
We're not. Like it just hurts because I know that people are like, well, they're just shoving her in. And I have no defense for it. I'm just like, yeah, they're shoving her in. Like,
I agree.
I agree.
It is what it is. I'm not gonna boycott the movie for that fact. I mean, it's not boycottable.
It's not that serious.
But it's just kind of irritating that we have to deal with that.
Yeah. Now, if they drop her in with some like mysterious Asian accent or something, then I'll boycott the movie. But just this, it's just irritating.
Yeah. I just want to see what the explanation is for it.
That's true. And if you think we're wrong, or if you agree with us, if you think we're wrong, just put it in the comments below. Let us know how you feel about it. Give us your feedback. If you think we're just all the way left, let us know. For real. We're that kind of podcast. We're open to discussion. I think this is probably one of the more serious topics we're going to talk about in the near future. I pray. So we're going to move on to our main topic,
which is the best topic.
It is. Here's the thing.
I mean, next to Wanda, it's kind of like tied.
Yeah. Nintendo, for the first time in over 500 days.
I thought you were about to say 500 years. I'm like, that's a little much.
That's how it felt. For over I think it was like over like 530 days, something crazy.
It was a long freaking time.
They did not have a Nintendo Direct. For those out of the know, Nintendo would drop at least half an hour to an hour long videos where they would show first party games. Used to be indie games. They still show maybe a few.
They do indie minis.
Yeah, they do a lot of indie minis. That's what I'm saying. They used to do indies more in there, but now they just focus on big AAA games.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Surprise announcements. They would just basically bundle up a lot of stuff, and it was really exciting.
Like once or twice a year.
Right. So the thing was, because we were actually going to talk about this in the reverse direction this week before the Direct was announced, is they went all of 2020 without a Direct.
Yeah.
They were basically the only game company in 2019 that had the digital space solved, I'd say.
It was hurtful.
No, I'm talking. Well, we got to be positive first. I'm talking about it being solved. Like they basically were the only company to have a consistent digital presentation.
Yes,
that was great.
That is true. I mean, their digital library really blew up because they were just letting everybody get on in there, but it really did blow up.
Yeah, I mean, watching the presentations though, it was really fun.
It was. I really enjoyed, basically, even though there were some smaller companies in there that they would include and everything, I really enjoyed seeing, it really opened me up to indie games more, like even more.
Yeah. So we are going to break down some of our favorite parts from the Direct and a few games and stuff that came out that we're excited about. But before we get to that, is Nintendo back?
Is it just a ruse?
That's the thing. They did say that they were unable to do it. So it sounded like COVID had so many restrictions because remember, they released directs around the world simultaneously. So when Japan is getting the Japanese direct, we're getting the English translated direct. And I don't know if they do anything special in any other territories. So like I remember Sakurai recording from home. So maybe they had limitations. But is Nintendo really back? Like, are they going to do a direct? Are we going to see a direct? You know, I think it was like every couple of months. I don't even think we got a direct. Yeah, they didn't even do an E3 direct. I know E3 was canceled, but everybody else did digital stuff. In June, and they didn't even do that.
No, they didn't.
So are they back? I want to know.
I mean, when I think about it now, maybe it was just COVID that set them back. I was thinking that it was like, are they running out of their own stuff?
The thing that was weird for me is that there still at least should have been a video in like January or February or even early March before everything shut down.
There wasn't anything? Not even before those shutdowns?
Over 5. Let me go back. I'm going to look it up real quick. The real directs. They've had small directs that have been,
I mean, they're mostly just mini indie directs
or just like a simple direct, which is, to me, is not the same thing. So the last actual Nintendo, like a full, not a mini, a full-blown direct, September 2019.
Jesus.
That's a long time. That's a real long time.
A long time. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe it was COVID. I don't know, but I don't get why. I mean, I can say that maybe COVID did set them back because maybe people were getting sick and they weren't able to put in like they was trying to put in.
I would give them that, but they were still releasing video. So like if you go to their direct website, they still have the Animal Crossing New Horizons Direct in February.
That is true.
And the Nintendo Direct Minis all through the year. So like I would have taken a consolidated direct or something just to say, hey, this is what we got going on. This is what we're trying to work on. I know I sound like a spoiled fan, but when they're doing something right, that's bringing popularity and bringing people into the system, and then they just yank it away. That's just kind of harsh, you know?
It sucked. It felt like, I don't know. I always look forward to Nintendo releasing things because that's really my main system right now. I try to jump back into the PS4 and I'm just like, I just need more games on my Nintendo, please.
We're going to sell that thing.
I like the games on the PS4, but I just keep gravitating to the Nintendo. It's really hard.
Your PS4 is a Fortnite box right now.
It's a Fortnite box.
It's a Fortnite box. It's really
I don't even play Nintendo. You
have a PS4
Fortnite
Pro
on Nintendo
on a 4K TV. While I'm gonna call you out. You have a 4K TV and a PS4 Pro, and your husband plays on a 720p TV on a base PS4, and yours is a Fortnite box.
I mean, I play Horizon Zero Dawn.
You played for maybe 3 to 4 hours.
I actually played a long time. I can't play. Okay, that's what it is. I can't play most PS4 games while the kids are awake. And by the time they go to sleep, I'm too tired to play those aggressive hyper activity video games. I'm just like, forget it. I just want to chill.
I'll give you that. It's not that the PS4 doesn't have game. I mean, we just have little kids. If we are playing, normally we're going to play something.
They're more mature games.
Yeah.
Like basically just all of them. Like they just are.
Which it sucks waiting until 7:00 to play a mature game. The Switch has been just a godsend with just how well everything is implemented and being able to take it on the go and things like that.
Yeah.
So
when KK can start reading, though, I don't know. It might change a little. I'm like, Dad, KK.
Mommy,
what is that word?
Right? What is bleep?
I'm like, I'm sorry.
Do you think Nintendo's back? Are you concerned about the output that they're giving? Let us know in the comments below. All right. So we're going to talk about some of the announcements. Some of the announcements. We're not going to talk about everything, or maybe some of the more dubious things that happened as well. The first thing that they did is they announced Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Pyra and Mithra are joining Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in March.
Yay!
Yeah, really? You said yay with a question mark?
Because I don't know Xenoblade characters.
I don't either.
I'm sure there's a lot of people excited because I know that Xenoblade is a bigger RPG game. Ish.
I'm not excited for Mithra and Pyra because I like Xenoblade. Like I tried Xenoblade. I played maybe 5 hours, 8 hours, and it's one of those RPGs that just wasn't clicking with me.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm excited for Pyra and Mithra is because Sakurai is a master character designer when it comes to fighting games.
Yeah, he is.
He takes characters. I mean, we're at 80, I think, 81. So we're at a lot of characters. And for each character that you play to feel unique and to feel like they came from their own game.
Yeah, even though they like have similar weapons or even similar moves, they still have their differences in their moveset.
Yes, moveset. in their moveset.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm excited. They're actually a switching character, kind of like Pokemon Trainer. You are not excited about that? Like I want to try. Oh, not now.
I was like, oh, that's what. No, because I have bad luck with those kind of characters. I'm like, okay, let me switch off the stage. I go.
How do you fall off the stage with Pokemon Trainer?
I find a way.
All right. Luck will find a way. Another big announcement that they had was Mario Golf Super Rush.
I know you're excited about that.
Oh my gosh. I love Mario sports games. I hope that they bring a little more of the zany and the silliness in there.
Mm-hmm. But it seems like they are.
Did you see that what's it called? The speed run or speed rush mode or something like that?
Yeah, that looked kind of fun actually.
Yeah, where everybody's on the golf course here's the thing. You have to have multiple games to do it. Now we can get it digitally and we can game share.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're good there. But
I was worried. I was like, what? Yeah. I don't want to do that.
Because it's chaos. You can't have that on split screen.
Yeah, that'd be trash.
Gosh.
Oh, it'd be trash.
But it looks sweet. Basically, in the Mario Golf segment, everybody's golfing at the same time. So everybody hits the ball at the same time, runs down the course at the same time, gets power-ups, knocks people down. I don't even know if it's about the strokes or just getting your ball in the hole first.
Yeah.
So there's a story mode. That one looks pretty cool. What was funny is on this game, the next game that we're going to talk about, they introduced it right after they talked about the Mario 30th anniversary and releasing the Bowser's Fury game.
Mm-hmm.
So you're seeing these characters and I'm like, Fire Emblem? Fire Emblem? And they're like, oh no, Square Enix, Project Triangle Strategy.
Right.
Working title. The last time they did this, it was Project Octopath Traveler and they kept the title.
They're probably going to keep it.
The title is so stupid.
Project Triangle Strategy.
But
what does it have to do with anything? We don't know.
I don't understand. It literally just says what the game is because it's a triangle of philosophy and then it's a strategy RPG. There you go. But hey, I don't shoot the messenger. That's just what it is. That's why they called it Triangle, because it's a triangle philosophy.
I mean, okay, I will say their advertisement and them sucking us into it was pretty good because for the Fire Emblem fans out there, I'm like,
Yeah, if you like tactical RPGs, turn-based strategy RPGs, Final Fantasy Tactics, Fire Emblem, Jeanne d'Arc, any of those, Disgaea. Like, if you love them, you already know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the story is also going to be great as well.
It does seem like it. Like, I mean, I do have a couple of negative things that I'm not too much of a fan about.
Go ahead.
It's just like, I'm not that big of a pixel art person.
These are
especially
lies.
when it's like blobs.
These
no,
are
I don't
lies.
like it has to be done a certain way. It's not a lie. I'm real particular when it comes to pixel art. Like, it has to have, like, I need the larger pixels. Like, I need a clearer image for a pixelated character. But they're more blobby, you know?
Well, tell you what. Download, because remember, we weren't getting it direct.
Oh, I'm downloading the demo.
Download the demo, play the demo.
The demo?
The demo, yes. Download the demo, play the demo. We're gonna both. Can we both commit to that next week?
Yeah, I'm totally gonna do that.
All right, we're gonna both play the demo. We'll get back to you on that one.
I'm looking forward to it. I think the story will really overturn the negatives that I do have. They're very little negatives, but I think the fact that it's very Fire Emblem-ish.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm really gonna like it.
Did you have another negative other than the pixel art?
It was mainly just centered around art.
Okay. I have a bunch of negatives.
I don't like the darkness of it either, but the Fire Emblem thing really got me going. Like, I'm like, I've been looking for something to scratch that itch for so long.
It got you going, huh?
Yeah.
All right. What's another game you want to talk about, Ashley?
Oh yeah, Star Wars Hunters.
Okay.
The trailer that they didn't really show us anything. It's just Star Wars characters.
I'm sensing a lot of sarcasm from you.
Yeah, that one. That one looked interesting for what it for being Star Wars. Yeah.
You know the thing that scares me about Star Wars Hunters?
What?
It's made by Zynga.
Who make what is Zynga? Oh,
Zynga
they're
is
the mobile phone
they're a mobile
makers.
developer.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I don't know. I know we've gotten a lot of mobile ports on the Switch, but I'm just like, come on.
Okay, so I will say that it did, like, watching the trailer, it did for some reason give me like a Fortnite feel. But in Star Wars characters?
That's only because the Mandalorian is in Fortnite right now.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like the art of the characters. Like when you saw them, I'm not talking about the Mandalorian or anything. I'm literally talking about the art style.
I guess. We'll have to see. I have no faith in this game.
I don't know what it is. I feel like they're like making, because there's so many multiplayers out right now. Mm-hmm. I feel like they're just going to make a Star Wars multiplayer, and I hope it's free because that's probably the only way I'm going to be playing it.
Everybody's trying to get on that. You're crazy. Everybody's trying to get in on that Fortnite battle royale space, honestly.
Yeah, and I'm like, for most times, it really falls through for me. Like, I don't, like, most of them don't hit.
Yeah. The next game that we're going to talk about was Fall Guys.
Ultimate Knockout.
I feel like it's a day late, $1 short.
It is. I've heard that it's kind of falling off on the other systems.
Yeah.
I mean, I will probably give it a try. I think personally where they went wrong is that they should have made this game like a party game.
It is a party game.
No, but it shouldn't be like an online party game. It should be like a party game for like you to have for your house. And like, hey, my friends are over. Let's play this game.
Yeah, but I think that would have been really hard to implement. Because again, if you're talking about a party game, you're talking about split screen or everything being able to be done on one screen.
That's true.
So it's $20 on PS4, I believe. It came
I thought it was
out
free.
No, it came out on PlayStation Plus. It basically did the Rocket League thing where it came out free on PlayStation Plus. It went crazy, and then other people joined in on it. So if you're going to get on a Nintendo Switch, you're probably going to have to pay for it.
Yeah, I probably won't.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll give it a try if it's free, but I'm like, oh, it's not. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to pass.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
You threw on the list for me Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
Uh-huh. What you think about it? You want to know what I think about it? You want to know what I think about it? I want Breath of the Wild too.
Dang. Just tell them how you feel. Jeez.
I just want it. I'm tired of Age of Calamity. I don't want to see it on the screen no more.
So Nintendo, they have this thing. Well, here's the thing. People don't like when companies work on DLC at the same time they work on the main game.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how video games work, because I think a game will be done for like 6 or 7 months, and then after that they'll be editing and trying to fix bugs and glitches and testing the game up until launch, right?
Yeah. So
Nintendo's first DLC for Hyrule Warriors, and I believe it released last October or November, something like that. The first DLC is coming out in May, at the end of May.
It's just too far apart. I hate when DLCs come out so far. Like when they did Breath of the Wild DLC, I loved it. But by the time the DLC came out, I was like, I think this is what I want. Maybe. And then I was just like, no. No.
So here's the thing. And in that DLC that's coming out in May, a weapon and a costume for Link. Now it's multiple ways. It's a DLC pass. I think it's $19.99. So then Wave 1, which comes in June, expanded roster, more weapon types, new challenges, and the Ancient Lab, and they newly added challenging enemies. Then in November, new character vignettes, newly added stages, expanded roster, new battle skills.
That is so far.
That's
Hopefully
what I'm saying.
They'll be announcing Breath of the Wild 2 in November as well.
Yeah. My notes for that is Nintendo, you need to fix your DLC strategy. They're
too
really
far apart.
Really far. Really far.
So the next game that we're going to go on to will be Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
I'm excited about this one, actually. I played Ninja Gaiden Sigma Black for the PS Vita. Back in the day, it ran really great. Hard as nails. Everybody talks about Dark Souls being like the hardest game of our generation. Ninja Gaiden.
What about that one game?
Ninja Gaiden.
The one game?
Ninja
the game
Gaiden.
that you get hit one time, you die?
Yeah, that's Dark Souls or Demon Souls.
No.
Bloodborne. Oh, what game? Wait.
It's a Capcom game. What's that guy's name? It's the game that you played with your dad.
Contra?
Yeah,
That's
Contra.
Konami.
My bad.
I'm talking about in the modern generation, though.
I thought that was more recent.
No.
Not like 2000s, but I just thought it was in our generation.
No, it was in Nintendo, like original Nintendo Entertainment System.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, Ninja Gaiden. I mean, they did have Ninja Gaiden back in the day. Tecmo did, but they updated it. They were one of the few games that like brought it to today. Back then.
Is this remastered or is it just?
It's 3 games in one.
And it's remastered, or is it just like? Are they just putting it in there and like deal with those graphics?
I hope not. It looked. I mean, the game always looked great and it played great. So I'm not concerned about that.
I'm glad you have those positive vibes for the look of it.
I'm serious. It was one of those games that did look sweet even back in the day. It looked sweet. So I'm not too concerned. Again, it's an old game, but I'm not concerned. I'm probably going to get it and try to actually beat it this time.
Okay.
So it being on Switch again, I mean to have more versatility being away from the children to play it.
Yeah, right.
All right. As I lop off demon heads. All right. This one actually interested me. Okay. There were 2 Famicom detective games.
I'm excited.
I am excited because it looks like Phoenix Wright with voice acting, and we had literally just talked about it last week or the week before.
Gosh. Yes.
That the only thing that killed Phoenix Wright for us was that it was not voice acted. So here's the thing. If these games still have Japanese voice acting,
done.
We might have to pass.
No, it's not a might for me. I'm passing.
You are definitely passing?
Yeah, I can't do it. Phoenix Wright, I tried it. I just can't do it.
Yeah, I might as well just keep on playing Phoenix. I mean, I'm still playing. I'm on break currently.
But yeah, because there's no voice acting, it's hard to just keep it booking.
Yeah. There was also Samurai Warriors 5.
I'm excited. I'm sort of excited about that.
Don't you start
You want to know
talking
why?
about
Because it really gave me some nostalgic feelings for Dynasty Warriors. But like the OG Dynasty Warriors, not like Hyrule Warriors and all them. I really like the old Dynasty Warriors.
Dynasty Warriors is Dynasty Warriors. Either you like beating up 1,000 dudes at a time or you don't.
I don't know. I just like the feel and the look of Dynasty.
I'm sorry, y'all. I am so angry right now. I've been trying to get Ashley to play Pirate Warriors, the One Piece game, both Hyrule Warriors games. I think I had a Gundam Warriors game at one point. I think I actually rented a Dynasty Warriors game one time. She didn't even play that. And now Samurai Warriors 5. You gonna play that?
I might.
You gonna play that?
I might. I liked it. Seemed like it had a nice story to it.
Whatever. They all have good stories to them.
Well, first, One Piece, I didn't like that because it literally was all the story that I already knew about and it was boring. I was like, I've already seen this. I already know what's happening.
Hyrule Warriors.
What was the first one about? I don't remember.
The first one was an original story. That one didn't bother me.
But
as
you know,
much
I don't like. I don't like Zelda type scenarios.
Whatever. It's
unless
a Warriors
game. Breath of the Wild. You know, I'm real particular.
Breath? Okay. Why aren't you playing Age of Calamity with me?
Oh, because I don't want that. I want Breath of the Wild.
That's what you want to talk about, y'all.
2, not 1, 2.
No.
I
want
want
it. Talk about. It bites you over. It does more stuff. Anyway.
All right, let's just move on. Yeah, Legend of Mana.
Oh yeah,
You're excited about that?
I saw this one. It looks exciting. I you know me, I like the sprite graphics. The interesting thing is how you like build your own RPG world. Like you basically like have an empty map and you set the towns in the points of interest on the map where it was interesting. It
did seem cool, but the thing is that whenever I am given too much leeway, I tend to go overboard. Like, I'm like, oh, set your own pace. I was like, okay, I'll set my own pace and I'll set it too slow. And then by the time I'm halfway through the game, I'm burnt out.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't drive it a little bit, I don't know if I'll be able to make it through because it looks like a pretty broad game.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. I'll give you that. Oh, next up, the new Monster Hunter Rise trailer.
It looks interesting.
Okay. So the first time I actually skipped the trailer because I'm the kind of person that's like, I'm going to buy the game. Why are you showing me this?
I mean, we played the demo. So
we did. And we liked it. And we're like, we're going to play it.
I kind of liked it.
I thought you liked it.
Don't speak for me.
Well, then we need to play it. We only played my one monster. I was like,
no, I don't. I just came to the conclusion I don't like Monster Hunter.
You just going to tell me that you're going to drop this on me live on the show, live on air. Ashley think it's like I'm going on Mari or something, and I'm like, and she gonna tell me her secret.
I don't love you.
Huh? I'm in love with Rex. No, Ashley, no, please, no.
Exactly. Go running in the back of the stage,
right?
But yeah, no, I don't like Monster Hunter.
Why not? You gonna drop this on me on the show on air? Like what?
I know. I'm sorry. I tried so hard to like Monster Hunter.
What don't you like about Monster Hunter?
I don't like the long battles, which is all that Monster Hunter is about. I don't like the long battles with the monsters.
Does it stress
I just get bored and tired. I'm just like, chop.
Okay,
flip, flop, chop.
We need to play the game more because there are.
Oh, that's gonna make it better. Play it more. Play it more.
Yes, there are monsters that are tougher than the boring. There are the boring monsters.
No, you're not getting it. I don't want the tougher monsters because that means a longer fight. I don't want to fight for so long. I don't want to do it anymore. I like gathering. The ingredients and, talking about making the armor and making food. I like all that, but I don't like the long battles with the monsters. It drives me crazy. It's like watching Dragon Ball Z.
I just want you to know. First of all, you watch what? We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this.
First of all, you know good and well that Dragon Ball Z's fights have been dragged out way more than One Piece.
Not as bad as One Piece.
It was weeks when I was a kid. I was like, this fight still.
That's because they showed one episode a week. Actually, the Katakuri fight in One Piece was multiple episodes, which is weeks.
It drives me.
Just binged it. Look, we binged it and it was long.
You want to know what? One Piece is different, okay? It's a show.
Still bias is why
I'm not fighting. They are.
Ashley got my blood pressure up right now, y'all. She tripping. You gonna blindside me on air and tell me all of a sudden that you don't like Monster Hunter the whole time this whole week? She's like, yeah, we're gonna get today.
I did not say that. Yes, you've not been listening to me.
And then today
I'm like, maybe.
That's to me. And then today she all like, nah, I don't want it no more.
I don't. I'm not even gonna waste my money.
I see how this is. Okay.
I'm sorry. I tried.
Anyway, for the uninitiated, Monster Hunter is a game where you fight monsters. It's basically like a boss rush the game. So you spend time fighting monsters. Some fights do take longer than others, but overall for me it's a fun game. But the two things they added in this mode which make the game even longer, which is why probably what Ashley's laughing.
Literally when I saw this,
they added a it's basically a tower defense mode.
It was like, hey, you wanna fight one monster?
Nah,
no,
5.
2. 5. Okay, let's give you 5. We gonna make you fight for an hour straight. I'm like, no, I don't want to. I want to.
I like fighting big monsters like that though. I can't believe that you're like just jumping on me. And you're just leaving. I can't believe that you're just leaving. I'm really mad and I'm upset with you. I'm upset. I'm so upset that you just blindsided me with this on air. You did this on purpose.
I didn't really. I really didn't think it was gonna upset you so much.
You did. Because I had this one pegged for one that we were gonna co-op together.
Oh man, I tried.
You faker.
But I just don't want to drag you through co-op and have you be like, yeah, we can play tomorrow. Oh, you want to play something else? I don't want to drag you through that.
Moving on. Oh, No More Heroes 3.
No.
No?
No for me.
You under what basis?
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the art.
Any of them?
I'll give
you the art.
I'm not a fan of the art style.
You can't say I've never played it around you. It was a Wii game.
No, I did.
It was a Wii game.
I don't know if it was on the PS something.
That wasn't No More Heroes.
I watched you play.
No, you talking about that mini game? That wasn't No More Heroes.
I don't care. That was good enough for me to know. I don't want it. Though.
I didn't even like that game.
Just listen.
How you gonna talk about the one game I didn't like?
I'm not a fan of the art style, and I don't like the crude style either. I'm really picky about crudeness, and I just don't like it. I just don't like how crude No More Heroes is. It's just too much for me. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm like you. You know, when it comes to gore, there's a thin line.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. Crude, there's a thin line for certain things. I can go crude on something else, but certain things, I'm just like, nah, I can't do it.
Yeah, the last time I actually played No More Heroes, I think I was like 21, 22 or something. Yeah, It's been a long time since I've played No More Heroes.
I'm glad you're excited about it, though.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of people excited about it. Maybe this will help people get past the whole cyberpunk fail.
Don't put that on No More Heroes.
Maybe.
Dear God. Yeah, this game the original came out in 2007.
Mm-hmm.
So I was 19. I was 19.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll see. Hopefully, they show up on No More Heroes 3, which is the sequel. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, what's next? Because I lost my...
It's Neon White!
Why are you so excited on these titles just so you can say you don't like them?
I just like to bring the energy where I can.
You are literally bringing the energy and then you are Debbie doubting everything.
Yeah, I really am, because I'm like, I don't want to play Neon White.
It looks interesting. Well, first of all, the only reason one of the two probably don't like the art. No, I
will say it.
You probably don't like the art style.
No.
Because it looks like No More Heroes.
Sort-ish, but I also just like to keep my card games and my video games separate.
You're lame for that. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
Metal Gear Acid 1 and 2, Baten Kaitos, Slay the Spire.
Oh my gosh. You hear these guys? I don't even know what you're talking about.
You don't have to. You just know that.
You're just naming things. I'm like, you might as well be naming, I don't even know. You might as well be naming football teams. Just randomly like, the Falcons, the Bears, the Browns. I mean, I know the Browns. I live in Ohio, but still. I'm like, just be naming some random stuff. You could be saying anything right now. I don't know what y'all talking about. Okay.
These are games that are really good. They're really good card games. They have really good card game mechanics.
Yeah.
And you just gonna be like, nah.
Splat.
Whatever. Anyway, Neon White, it is a card game mixed with a first-person shooter, possibly parkour, maybe on rails. We haven't figured that out yet.
I'm sorry, you said possibly parkour. It didn't seem very parkour.
Yeah, it did. They was like jumping up the wall and stuff. I don't know.
No, I'm just like, like parkourish. I think of like Mirror's Edge, like where you could see like body parts moving and like jumping off of things. It wasn't really like that. It was like like you had no body and you just like
that's
floating
why they
around.
think it's on rails.
Okay.
So I don't know. We got to see. We got to wait and see what it is. It has card game mechanics and that kind of stuff. At least gets me excited to play a game. But obviously, if the gameplay is just all messed up, then we're not going to do it.
I will say it's a different twist on a video game. I have not seen that before.
Yeah. Well, since we're doing the thing where we're getting excited about games that we are actually not excited about, how about that Knockout City?
How dare you? I was gonna do it.
I stole it from you. How about that? Okay, Knockout City had the best non-gameplay trailer in the direct.
I would agree.
It
was pretty funny.
It was. They had all these characters from different genres. They had your wild type orc. They had a Call of Duty military dude. They had like a anime princess. They had somebody that looked like they were from Wreck-It Ralph, that one girl. They did a football player. Like they had all these things, and I thought they were gonna like mash art styles together. They had that really whack looking art style in there.
I liked it.
You liked the gameplay art style?
Yeah, a little.
Ashley, the art snob.
It's okay. At least it's smooth. It's not like choppy and crusty looking.
If your voice has to stay up in the high register for that long, I don't think you actually
It's a little cartoonish for me.
Yeah. I like dodgeball games. It just looks like...
What dodgeball games have you played?
Super Dodgeball Advanced.
I've never heard of that ever. What was that on? The Dreamcast?
Super Dodgeball Advanced for the Game Boy Advance.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
It was great.
Who would want to play dodgeball on a Game Boy?
You ain't never played it, so don't even
sounds
knock it.
Bad.
Nah, that's first of all, you wasn't even around in the time to play it. Okay,
I wasn't around.
Where
was I?
You was alive, but you clearly didn't have the Game Boy Advance. So I
did have a Game Boy Advance. How dare you?
Which one did you have? Did you have the clamshell with the light, or did you have the one where you had to make your own light? And you had to always be closest to the light source that you needed, but if you got too close,
I didn't have a Game Boy Advance.
I'm not done with this rant though. But if you got too close to the light, then your whole game was blinded. Which light did you have? Which Game Boy did you have? Huh?
I had the one that didn't fold.
That didn't fold?
Yeah, it was just purple. I'm pretty sure it was purple. It's been a long time. And I didn't even really play that much on it.
Exactly.
My mom got it from a garage sale.
See? From a girl, that you probably
my
got
mom
that
was a
thing
garage sale.
right.
She would bring me all kinds of systems. I'm like, thanks, Mom.
You probably got that Game Boy Advance when the PS3 was out.
Probably. No, I think I actually got it when the PS2 was out.
I don't believe you.
Anyways, I liked it. It seemed like an extreme version of dodgeball.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it out. It made me interested enough to at least try it. But only if it's free. If it ain't free, I'm not playing that.
If it's free, then that means they're gonna have all the transactions in there.
I mean, if it works like Fortnite and it's just like, hey, try it out, but if you want the extra stuff, whatever, I'm fine with that. But as long as it's not one of those games where it's like, if you get this extra stuff, then it boosts you and it just tears you up.
Yeah,
I hate those kind of games.
I don't want it to be pay to win.
Yeah.
we have World's End Club, made by the same people that made Danganronpa. So that has me really excited about it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't enough gameplay for me to be like, I really want it.
Yeah. I mean, it seemed like it might have a story.
No, they do. That's like their thing.
That's their thing.
They have a really good
I've never
story.
played Danganronpa.
The art styles have always been kind of meh.
I'm not a big fan of the art style.
That's why I said their art styles, even for me. So if I'm saying that, then you know their art style is not that good.
Yeah. I might try it though. I might.
Yeah. There was Bravely Default 2.
Yeah.
Are you interested in? I think you maybe.
If it is fully voice acted.
It is.
Oh, it is.
It's one of those. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
I'm really surprised. That's the one that got you.
I might be interested.
I don't know if I can get over that. You know, it comes out like this week.
I don't really like the caricature type art where they got these ginormous heads, the chibi bodies.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan in like a video game style, but it seems like I might want to try it.
It comes out this Friday.
Oh, okay.
The 26th.
5 days.
All right. Well, I don't know. We might get it. We might not.
We'll see.
We'll see.
So the next one is Apex Legends.
Yep. Apex Legends.
They're coming to the Switch. They're everywhere else. They've just taken forever to get to the Switch.
Forever.
Switch owners will get a free 30 levels of the Season 8 Battle Pass and double XP for the game's first 2 weeks.
Yep. And they get an exclusive skin as well.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I think if we do play it, we'll probably play it first on the Switch because we've been trying to play it on the PS4 and we have been getting bombed.
I mean, tore up. I'm like, I don't understand.
The matchmaking is rough. I mean, I'm sorry. Listen, I know that like people just want to get thrown into the fire and play against who they play. But the reality is when new players are getting into the game, the thing that's going to make you leave the game as quick as possible is when you are getting owned when you first get it. And I'm talking, we would land and just get absolutely
I'm like,
destroyed.
Did y'all land with a gun? I'm confused. Like when you was right next to me. How? What?
Yeah, there's so many more things to learn in it than Fortnite because you got to put like scopes and magazines and barrels and you have so much to do. Apparently it's in this Titanfall universe as well for if that counts for anything.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it. I know my sister really loves that game, so I might give it another go for her.
The first week we're not going to play with no crossplay. You just no PS4, no nothing. No
I didn't know that was a possibility.
Yeah, crossplay is a thing. I just want to get it started so I can learn to play it.
I do also wish that Apex had squads.
Yeah.
It makes me sad they don't.
They have trios. I thought they have duos, trios. They don't have squads.
Nope.
Wow, interesting.
That's why we always trying to play with my sister, but there's 4 of us, so it don't work out. So we'll try it. So next is Hades Physical Edition. You want to do that?
That's another one of those day late dollar short things for me.
A DLC.
The game is already released in physical, and in digital, and people bought your digital.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why are you releasing a physical edition after people have bought your digital?
It's just the physical edition?
It's just the physical. I have Hades right now.
I thought it was
Switch.
some DLC with it.
No, it's a physical, and you get the soundtrack.
That's wackety.
I have Hades on my Switch right now.
That's whack.
Yes. I couldn't care less.
Why was that a necessity?
See how you feel?
Why was that a necessity?
That's how I feel.
It needs to have a physical. Why?
For me, that's the kind of stuff that just drives.
That's wasteful.
It's like $1. It's because you want more money.
It just feels wasteful.
You just want collectors to give you more money on top of the money they already gave you. And that just feels like it's not consumer friendly, in my opinion.
But we just gonna move on.
Sure is.
Let's go to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I just want Breath of the Wild too.
I'm torn. I am so. Did you see that they brought that man on and they made him say, "You thought I was here for Breath of the Wild too?"
I'm like, "You're trash. You're trash."
You could hear the heart of the entire Nintendo fandom drop.
I was like, this This is the dude, Jacob.
I was like, this is AGI Newman. Here we go.
Let's do it. He was like, no, I'm not here for that.
You thought
Sorry.
I was here for Breath of the Wild? You peons. I am here to show you Skyward Sword.
They really should have, they should have had somebody come out before him and be like, he's coming out. It's not about that.
Right? Because you see him and you get excited.
They did that stuff on purpose. Ooh. I mean, Nintendo they be grimy sometimes.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna show you. Skyward Sword, back in the day, launched for $50 with the Wii Motion Plus, because it had a Wii Motion Plus included.
Was that with the Wii or the Wii U?
Or the Wii.
Okay.
It had the Wii Motion Plus, which was used to basically give you additional motion because the game was all about motion.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was $69.99 or $79.99 for the game and the controller. So the game launched back in 2011, $49.99. They're doing a remastered version, HD, right stick analog controls, $60. Not even including the $80 Joy-Cons that are probably already sold out. Okay,
they're not sold out.
Girl, you know them things are sold out.
But I wanted them. That was the only thing I was interested in with this.
Then we should have went to GameStop and put $5 down.
Why didn't you tell me, Jacob? You know I don't know that stuff. Yes, I did. Mm-hmm. I was sitting right next to you, and I was like, I need. Oh, you know what? Maybe I said it in my head. Either way, I need some new Joy-Cons. And I really wanted those. I was like, those are some nice looking Joy-Cons. I'm not a big fan of the whole mismatched colors, but I really like the designs on them.
We can check. I'm going to check right now. Yeah, no, $80 controllers. It's still on sale right now.
Mm-hmm. I would like those.
No, it's not available. It is not available.
Oh, okay.
As I said, bots already got it.
I hate you, bots.
Oh, okay.
I hate you.
All right, that's strong.
Price gougers. You
strong.
pieces of crap. I want you to hear this. I'm so tired of y'all.
All right.
Go somewhere.
Anyway.
Go on vacation in a hole.
All right.
Under a rock.
Okay.
In the sewer.
Okay.
With the alligators.
Oh, okay.
I'm done.
There you go.
So everybody, after the 8th take because of Jacob, the last game we're going over is Splatoon 3.
Yeah.
Not interested.
Whoa. Like 0?
Splatoon. No. That wasn't funny.
He's working on that all night, huh?
I was. Splat.
Anyway. It looks interesting. I have never been a Splatoon fan, but it's a big announcement for the Splatoon fans. This is one of those games where I know it's good. I will admit that it's good. It's great even, but it's not for me.
No, it's not for me. I do really enjoy the graphics and the vibrancy of the game.
Right?
But it's just too chaotic for me.
I don't think it's chaotic. I just don't
It's just like paint everywhere. And then you're like, yeah, we almost got it. And then they come out of nowhere and get it all, and it makes me mad.
When have you played a Splatoon game though?
You don't remember when they gave everybody that demo?
I remember me playing.
No,
you talking about the free weekend?
Yeah, I played too. I played with you and Brian. How dare you?
I didn't remember that. Again, it just wasn't for us. It was a very cool game, very cool concept.
I don't even know if KK likes it that much.
I don't think she's played it.
Yeah, she has.
She likes Ninjala.
When it was free to play. Oh, it was Ninjala.
Yeah, she's played Ninjala.
I think she would like Splatoon.
She would love Splatoon
because she likes Fortnite, and I think it would probably turn into her new Fortnite.
Yeah,
and she'd be like, "Mom, Dad, will you play with us?"
I'd play with her. I would play for her with her.
You go ahead.
That's parenting. No,
you take the bullet,
too.
Daddy.
Nah, you gonna play too.
Nope.
Part of parenting.
Oh, me and Lyric will just go off and do our own thing. It's daddy-daughter time.
So that was what we thought about the games in the Nintendo Direct. In closing, I give this Direct, I give it a B.
I could agree.
It had things for everybody.
Now, if it had Breath of the Wild 2, I'd give it an A+.
Oh my gosh. Stop. You're being one of those Nintendo fans right now. You should
I am.
be ashamed
I'm
of
sorry,
yourself.
y'all.
You should be ashamed. Be ashamed of yourself.
I just been waiting.
Go in the corner. Go in the corner. Anyway, do you think Nintendo is back?
I will say Nintendo is back if another Direct comes out later this year.
How long do you give them?
I mean, you were saying they were doing like 3 a year at one point.
More than that.
More than that?
More than that.
Okay, well, I would say because, everything that's been going on, I will give them until like August for another Nintendo Direct. Now, if another Nintendo Direct does not come out this year, I'm going to say they holding on.
In 2019, they had 1, 2, 3 Directs.
But can I say this?
I think 2019 was their worst year for Nintendo Directs.
Can I say this?
Go ahead.
2019, you mean 2020?
No, 2019.
Because 2020, they had none.
I'm talking about when they were releasing Directs. 2019, they only did 3. 2018, they had way more.
Well, that's because it was like when did the Nintendo originally come out? I don't remember.
No, they've been doing Directs since the Wii U.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't like the Wii U, so I didn't know.
They got in stride with the Switch. So in 2018, which is probably like the year you can count on for it being regular, they had 1 in March. They had 1 in June. After that, they had 1 in September, 1 in November. So that's 4.
Okay.
Now that's not including like the Smash Brothers Direct or like, the title specific ones.
Yeah, I'm just going to say maybe we are just looking for too much. They have tons of indie games that come out and everything. Maybe they're just trying to take their time with their franchise.
I would agree with you, but the problem is they had none last year. There's a difference between looking for too much and just looking for something.
That is true. Every system comes out with new games every year.
They had nothing. Even PlayStation was beating them over the head in Directs.
Yeah.
And Xbox. So they had the PlayStation Play events or whatever. And
I tried. Look, I tried. I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I hope that they do a little better this year. I mean, I just need one more Direct, at least.
So in your mind, they're not back then?
They get that one more Direct, I'll say that they are there.
I'll even give them. I'll even give them 4 months. Give me a Direct in June. If they
I said August.
If they don't have E3, give me a Direct where E3 would have been.
Okay.
And I'll consider them back.
Okay. I mean, I'm telling you, if they don't do another one this year, I'm saying they're holding on. Like, did you just literally just like give us the system and it's really not? I don't know. You're just not doing what you could be doing with it.
I'm with you there. Okay. So we want to hear from you. If you think Nintendo is back, let us know. So we got one question. Any plans for the channel coming up beyond continuing to release the podcast episodes?
Yes.
Like what?
I know in the future we want to start doing actual video recording. I know we want to start doing some streaming.
Yep. So I think us doing the video podcast is going to be post-pandemic, just because your boy needs a barber.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, your boy needs a barber. Once we get that settled out, also we need to like figure out our background. Like if you saw where we're recording at, it is janky.
It's not that bad.
It is janky.
Okay.
You go deadpan me on that one?
Yeah. It's all right.
It's janky. So we gotta
it's only janky to them because you've told them it is.
No, it's janky. We just gotta figure out like what to do with our background and things like that. An actual set to make things look better. But I know.
Yeah, and we plan on moving and stuff. So we got too much going on this year probably for video, but we do plan on getting on that streaming.
Yeah. So we're trying to figure out whether or not we want to do it on YouTube or Twitch. We just play video games and have so much fun anyway. We might as well stream it while we do it.
Yeah.
Other than that, we're kind of open to different things. And I know we want to try to incorporate Magic the Gathering and board games. but we want to do it in a way that's not boring. And both of those things tend to run a little bit long without some slick editing or something like that.
Yeah, if you're not in the game, it's not as fun to watch.
Yeah.
Like, I would never just go to a board game store and be like, I'm just going to go watch people play. This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Like, no.
So as we're trying to keep this channel pretty like nerd neutral. So we're not really trying to pick a specific vein and push into it. That's the only reason why we may stream on Twitch, just because like, hey, we're gamers, but yeah, we do the thing on Twitch. We don't know yet. Depends on how we got to look more into the algorithm and how that works. We're definitely going to do more stuff though. There's other show ideas that we're just kind of keeping under wraps right now while we flesh it out. But really, we just want to do the podcast really well first.
We actually just want to tweak it to our liking.
And next week, hopefully, we will have an announcement about the future of the podcast, and we may be doing a couple things to help spruce that up. So look forward to that next week. Ashley, did you have anything else that you wanted to say to the people?
You know, I just want to say like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications of when our next episode would be out, which will be next Tuesday.
That's right. All right. Well, this has been another episode of the Jacob and Ashley Show.
The Ashley and Jacob Show, Jacob, you know.
We thank you for watching, and we hope that you have a great day. Ba 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 ba.
Why are you messing up my music?
Where are you hitting that at? Ba 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 ba. Oh, my eyes are watering. Getting late in the evening, and the band started to play.
Anyways.